Hello friends, welcome back to Restart UPSC. Now let's start with the solutions of question number 41. Okay, the balance of payments of a country is symmetric record of. See, what is the balance of payments? The incoming and outgoing of the currency from India or else any type of currency, Indian rupee or any foreign currency. See here in the first statement, all imports and export transactions of a country during a given period of time. Yes, this is the answer, right? No, let's go to the other options as well. See, this is clearly the definition of balance of payments, right? Now see, goods exported, it is telling only about exported, it is very narrow. Economic transaction between government of one country to another. No, this is also a part of balance of payments, but not entirely. Now, capital movements from one country to another country. Yes, they are also included, but in a broad sense, balance of payment means all import and export transactions of a country during a given period of time. Right? The answer is A. And what we need to learn from here, see, balance of payments is asking. So we need to revise balance of payments from the economic, Indian economy, whichever source you are following. Let's read balance of payments. Okay. Now let's go to the next question. Reserve Bank of India regulates commercial banks in matter of. See here he is asking Reserve Bank of India functions. We know Reserve Bank is banker of banks, and that means it regulates all the functions of bank. So see here, liquidity of assets. Yes, CLR and SLR, they're also there. Right, sorry, CRR and SLR. In that way, Reserve Bank is controlling the liquidity of the banks. No, branch expansion. Yes, RBI also regulates the branch expansions of the banks and merger of banks. Yes, recently we have seen many banks are getting merged, right? And winding up of banks. Yes, all these things are regulated by RBI. Answer is D. So what we need to learn? We need to study Reserve Bank of India in detail. Its functions, its tools, right? We know the quantitative tools and qualitative tools, right? We need to read all of those. So I can make notes on it, but see, again it will become entire summary of that chapter. Why? Let's make the notes with wherever it is necessary, right? But we can revise it from the source where we are reading, right? So let's revise this. Okay, we'll keep the resources minimum with wherever the requirement of note making is there. Then we'll do note making and we'll study the static part from our static books only. By that, what will happen? A memory mapping will be created, right? So in the exams, this is very important. We feel that okay, I've studied this in that way, in that book, in that paper, so it will help us. Okay, let's keep our resources minimum. Now, coming to 43rd question. Increase in bank rate. See again, bank rate. This question this question is also related to RBI, where bank rate, all these things, CRR, SLR, these are tools of RBI to control the liquidity. Now see, is telling bank rate is increased. That means what? The interest is increasing. So what happens? The liquidity reduces when the interests are increased. What happens? The loans get dearer. So see here, why interest will be increasing? RBI follows tight money policy to increase the interest rate so that the excess money present in bank, it wants to reduce the liquidity so that when the interest rates are increased, loans get dearer. So people tend to tend less to take the loans, and the money which is getting circulated also reduces. So in that way, it reduces the inflation. See here, RBI is following tight money policy. See one thing, people say who are teaching elimination techniques. See here in the options, first option is market rate of interest. is likely to fall. No, interest rate will increase. So statement 1 is wrong. Central bank is no longer making loans to commercial banks. No, that is not the case. It is not at all linked to bank rate. No, central bank is following an easy money policy. Central bank is following tight money policy. Okay. These two statements, they are very similar. Only it has changed the easy money and tight money. So definitely answer will be among these two only. Most of the cases where there are similar type of statements, we'll also observe in upcoming papers also, right? So see here, is telling easy money or tight money. So at least one of the two options should be there. So directly we can eliminate these two options. We'll get 50% of chance. Even if you don't know also, you can take the 50% of chance, right? So when the bank rates are increased, any rate of interest, bank repo rate, reverse repo rate also, even if repo rate is the main tool of the RBI in reducing the liquidity, right? In the same way, bank rate is also a tool of RBI where it regulates the liquidity. No? Answer is D. So what we need to do? We need to study again. See here, already we are studying here RBI, with tools and everything. So even bank rate also includes in it. We need to revise about RBI. Now coming to the 44th question. In India, deficit financing is used for raising resources. See here, deficit financing. Why we do deficit financing when there is fiscal deficit, right? Fiscal deficit means total deficit. Either it can be capital from the capital deficit or revenue deficit, right? Both the things will come under fiscal deficit, my friends. So why fiscal deficit is is at the first place? Because we are planning a budget. We'll calculate how much amount of money we are going to spend for the development of country, right? And how much revenues are getting through the taxes and other means. So what will happen when there is a shortfall? That is called fiscal deficit. Why the shortfall is creating? Because we want to create the development, create the opportunities for the growth and all these things. So the answer is A. Okay. It seems to be other options as well. See, this is we feel that okay, this is very generic option, but it is for the economic development only. We are making budget. Budget is all about that only. How judiciously we are spending the money and how judiciously we are getting the money. This is all boils down to the development of the country, right? So we are raising resources for the development of country. Now let's see the other options as well. Redemption of public debt. Yes, this is also part of the deficit, right? Adjusting the balance of payments. Yes, they also come under deficit. Reducing the foreign debt. Yes, this also comes under the budgeting, right? We pay interest or we sometimes we repay the loans also. These are all part of budget. But see here, this is the broader option. So we have to go for option A, right? Now, what are the learnings? We have to study about budget, okay? In the sense of quality and also in the sense of economy, right? Now, coming to the 45th question. Which of the following characteristics or which of the following characterize the people of Indus civilization? All Indus Valley civilization is very much important for us. UPSC, one or the other year, definitely it will be asking about IBC. And now also it is very important because IBC has completed 100 years of its discovery. So this is very much relevant for the 2026 prelims as well. Now, see, they possessed great palaces and temples. No, most of the monuments or constructions or architecture of Indus Valley civilization, they're more secular, right? And there are no evidences of any temples and palaces, right? See here, if there are palaces, we could have said that Indus Valley civilization followed monarchy, but we are not very much clear about the quality of Indus Valley civilization. So there are no palaces like that. There is citadel and there are architectures on it, But most of the times there are great bath, guarantees, all these things which are related to economy, but the political setup was not clearly mentioned in the architecture. No, no, see, second statement. They worship both male and female deities. See here we have seen in NCERT books, Pashupati Mahadev seal and female deity. We have seen Mother Goddess, right? So statement 2 is correct. No, they employed horse-drawn chariots in warfare. You know, no, friends, horse is not known to Indus Valley civilization people in general, right? In Sudkotada, I think so. Horse bones have been found. I'll recheck it. I'll recheck the fact. I don't remember it now. Uh, Definitely, but horse is not known to Indus Valley people. Horse-drawn chariots, they are of Vedic period, not IVC period. So even this statement is wrong. Answer is B. Now my promise is I'll make notes on IBC. Okay, everything related to IBC in 1 or 2 pages. I'll complete the notes and share in the Telegram channel. Now let's go to the 46th question. Which of the following diseases can be transmitted from one person to another through tattooing? What we do in tattooing, there is one needle and there is one ink, and it is pierced into the skin of the person. So the diseases which can be transmitted through tattooing should be of from blood or body fluids. We know chikungunya is disease which is caused by mosquito bite. So definitely one is not the answer. See here, it is very simple. If you eliminate one, answer is 2 and 3. These two are definite. They definitely spread through blood and body fluids. We know HIV/AIDS. It is spread through what blood fluids. It is in bloodstream, serum, and all the genitals as well, right? And hepatitis B is also, it also spreads through blood and body fluids. Okay, answer is 2 and 3. Now we'll make notes on the diseases and the two with the cause of disease, like protozoa, what are the diseases caused by it, and what are the features, symptoms, all these things. We'll make a tabular form or a small short notes on diseases also. I'll make and I'll put in Telegram channel. Okay. Now let's go to the next question. Which of the following statements these are applicable for Jain doctrine? Jainism. He's asking about Jainism. The surest way of annealing karma is practice of finance. Yes. Jainism has advocated for finance. Now, every object, even the smallest particle, has a soul. Yes, this is the main theme of Jainism, where it attributed every object has a soul, and we need to respect each and everything, even living and non-living things. Now, karma is the bane of soul and must be ended. Yes, karma theory is very much important. It is the main theme of Jainism doctrine. It focuses on karma a lot, right? And definitely, it's karma forms the cycle of birth, rebirth, and all these things. We need to end the karma so that we get liberated from this death and birth and death cycle. Answer is 1, 2, 3. I'll make notes on Jainism also, friends. I'll also attach the philosophy class of Sarthi IAS Varun sir. I've already attached in the previous video, and I'll do the same to this video as well. You can see the description link in the description. Okay. I'll also share the notes on Jainism philosophy. Okay. Now, let's go to the next question. Which of the following terms describe not only the physical space occupied by an organism, but also its functional role? See, this only one word is enough to answer this question. We know the functional role of an organism is called ecological niche. Right? Now, we know about ecological niche. Let's see the other options as well. Ecotone. What is ecotone? See here. This is one ecosystem. Ecosystem 1. Ecosystem. This part is called ecotone. Okay. The common part, or else that transition zone between two ecosystems is called ecozone. Coming to habitat. Habitat is nothing but the place where an organism lives. Home range is nothing but, see here, this is our home. If you think habitat is our home, okay, home range is nothing but the animal, any or living organism, the area which it moves, the distance, how much it covers, the area which it covers is called home range. Right? No. Answer is B, friends. Let's revise the basics of environment from whichever book you follow, Shankar IAS or PMF IAS. Okay, let's revise the basics of environment. Even NCRT chapters are also there. The last two chapters, I think so. Okay, that also we need to study. These are most basic questions. We should not make any mistakes here. Now, coming to 49th question. This also can be answered if you have read NCRTs very carefully, right? Now, photochemical smog is a resultant of reaction among. See, this is a direct question. We know now this nitrous oxide, ozone, and peroxyacetyl in the presence of sunlight. This creates photochemical smog. Answer is A. This is a direct question, friends. There no need of any explanation. Okay, the same thing we need to revise basics of environment. Right? Now, coming to the 50th question. Consider the following minerals: calcium, iron, and sodium. Which of the minerals given above these are required by human body for the contraction of muscles? Uh, to see at the face of this question, friends, we feel that we don't know it. But see, simply we need calcium for bones, right? We need iron in the form of iron is present in the form of blood hemoglobin, and we intake sodium, like we need salts also, no? So definitely these three are the essential minerals which body needs. So definitely they'll also be part of muscles. So answer is D, right? So there are uh, specific things where calcium, iron, and sodium wherever they are used in the body, but we need not go that deep. UPSC has asked it generally in the sense of whatever minerals which are essential for our body. It has given muscles so that to confuse us. That's it. Okay. Muscle is also part of our body, right? All these things are essential for our body. So definitely they will also be part of muscles as well. Answer is D. It is very simple, friends. We need not go very deep. We'll make mistakes if we think deeply. Okay, we feel that calcium is uh, is present in bones and not in muscles, but no, calcium is also required for muscles. Okay, so this is very simple question. It is just it can be solved based on logic only. Maybe biology students they may be knowing each and every aspect of this, but for general aspirants like us, answer is D, because all these three minerals are very much essential for a body, right? Now, coming to the 51st question, consider the following statements. The the Parliamentary Committee on Public Accounts is asking about PAC, right? Now, consists of not more than 25 members of Lok Sabha. No, the strength of PAC is 22, 15 from Lok Sabha, 7 from Rajya Sabha. So, first statement is wrong, right? These two are gone. No. Scrutinizes appropriation and finance account of government. Yes, it scrutinizes. We know that. No, examines the report of Controller and Auditor General. Yes, CAG is known as friend and philosopher of PAC. Right? This statement we learned from Lakshmikant. So, answer is 2 and 3. Now, what are the learnings? We need to study parliamentary committees and CAG as well. He has given in the options now. We have to study CAG as well and see here finance accounts, appropriation. That means what? We need to study about budget also. Right? That means we need to revise Lakshmikant. Lakshmikant related chapters. Okay. Now, 52nd question. Consider the following Bhakti scenes. Definitely Bhaktiism and Sufism are the most favorite topics of UPSC, right? Now, see here, Dadu Dayal, Guru Nanak, Tyagaraj. Who among the above were preaching when Lodi dynasty fell and Babur took over? That is in 1526. Okay. In spectrum, there is directly mentioned that there are few contemporaries of Babur, like Ibrahim Lodi, uh, and this person, Sri Krishna Devaraya, and Guru Nanak Ji. Right? Answer is only two. This is very simple, friends. Tyagaraja and Dadu Dayal, they are, I think, earlier Bhakti saints who have. Babar has come later, I think so. I don't remember the centuries correctly. That's why I'm telling this thing. Okay. Answer is B. And let's make notes on Bhakti saints and also see Babur, Mughal dynasty, see here Lodi, Delhi Sultanate. So definitely we should know the correct chronology and basic dynasties and from where to where they have ruled all these things. I'll definitely make notes on this. It needs notes. Consolidation is needed here. And Bhakti Saints also. Shivan sir has shared some maps in his website. You can go there. There also you will find the Bhakti Saints. Sir has drawn on a India map specifying the regions where Bhakti Saints hailed from and also the times also. Right? We also will do the same thing. Or else I'll share the entire map as it is. Okay. Now coming to 53rd question. With reference to the food chains in ecosystems, which of the following kinds of organism is are known as decomposer organism or organisms? See here, we know fungi and bacteria, they are decomposers. Right? See fungi feeds on, see we know when bread is kept for a long time, it forms fungus. Right? No, the bread start decomposing. Even bacteria does the same. But see, virus is a non-living thing when it is outside the host or any a living organism. When it is present in environment independently, it is a non-living thing. It survives when it enters into the host. So definitely this is not a decomposer. Right? So answer is 2 and 3. This B. Okay. We have discussed earlier, no friends, about the diseases. Definitely we'll make the list of fungus and bacteria and the diseases and viruses as well. It takes time, but I'll definitely consolidate the notes and I'll share in the Telegram channel, friends. Okay. I'm making list of it, which all I have to do. I'm working on it also simultaneously. I'll post in the Telegram channel. Okay. Now, coming to the 54th question. The most important fishing grounds of the world are found in the regions where we know this. This is basic NCERT question where warm ocean and cold ocean currents meet. Right? Answer is C. And one thing here is we need to revise geography NCERT, and this ocean currents topic. Right? I'll share the ocean currents diagram in Telegram channel. I think you all people will be having, and you can refer NCERT book as well. But I'll do share the ocean currents topic. Okay. No. And see, he's asking fishing grounds. No, there are few fishing grounds like Japan coast where Orosho current and Kyushu current meets, and Gate Funday Bay also, Kunda Land, I think so. Even that bay also. Okay. I'll I'll share those examples in the Telegram channel, friends. Okay, they are present in NCERT also. You can revise it, but I'll share it. Now, coming to the last question for this video. Which of the following is our unique characteristic or characteristics of equatorial forest? Presence of tall, closely set trees with crowns forming a continuous canopy. Yes, they grow very tall for the competition of sunlight, right? So this is correct. Coexistence of large number of species. Yes, we know equatorial forests are known for its biodiversity, right? There are large species growing, and even the productivity of rainforests are very high. Now coming to the third question, presence of numerous varieties of epiphytes. See here, this is the main thing present in the equatorial forest, right? Epiphytes, which they are the creepers which uh, grow on the trees so that they can get the sunlight. Okay, because they can't grow on the ground, so they start creeping to the tree itself. Okay, and three statements are correct. Answer is 1, 2, 3. What are the learnings? See here, I have given equatorial forest, and there are many questions which UPSC asked deciduous forest, peatlands, right? Uh, other type of forest, right? So we'll make notes on biomes. I'll make the notes on biomes and all these type of forestry, right? In India, definitely, and its characteristics. We'll make notes out and I'll definitely share in the Telegram channel, friends. So that's it, friends. Now I'll make the next video and I'll share in in the YouTube. Okay. If I have said anything mistake, please ignore it, friends. In the flow of making this video, sometimes intentionally or unintentionally, some mistakes will be happening. So please let me know if there are any mistakes like that. I'll definitely rectify. Okay. Uh, pin in the comment so that I've made mistakes here and here. Okay, I'll specify the timelines as well. Okay, if there are any mistakes, I'm recording this video in the late nights and I'm also tired. Okay, that's why maybe I'm feeling that maybe I have said something wrong. I'm getting that intuition. So if anything has happened, please let me know, friends. And I apologize for that if anything happened like that. So that's it, friends. That's it for this video. Uh, let's meet in the next video, friends. Okay. If you like the content, please subscribe to the channel. Please like, friends. Please comment under this video if there are any feedbacks. Okay, if I've done any mistakes while explaining things. And that's it, friends. If you like the video, please share it to your friends and family. Right? Now let's meet in the next video, friends. Thank you. Jai Hind.